Hello friends, in this video we are going to cover other important facts related to UNEP, United Nations Environment Program. So please, before going to this video, must watch my previous video, part 1, part 2, part 3 and also part 4, where I was described what is UNEP and other convention related to the UNEP. And friends, that's really important for your upcoming examination. If if you are preparing for UPSC, other state public service examination, or other state competitive examination, this is relevant topic which cover in climate change, environment, and also biodiversity. So, friend, please do watch my previous video where I describe about UNEP and other conventions. So, this is part 5, UNEP or State Convention. So, friend, here you can see United Nations Environment Program and its convention और initiatives संयुक्त राष्ट्र पर्यावरण कार्यक्रम और इसका सम्मेलन. Yes, friend. So, in previous video, I was describe or provide you a relevant fact or information about what is Minamata Convention, what is United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity, जैविक विविधता पर संयुक्त राष्ट्र सम्मेलन, साइट्स, यस फ्रेंड, वन्य जीवों एवं वनस्पतियों की लुप्त प्राय प्रजातियों के अंतरराष्ट्रीय व्यापार पर कन्वेंशन. So friend, please do watch those videos. I describe the little bits of much important fact. It's really helpful for your examination, and please friend do watch that. So like in previous in past examination or in UPSC past question, there was one question about this and IUCN. They already mentioned about what is that and how can you, this is an NGO or non-NGO, ये NGO है या non-NGO है, so everything there. So please do watch that video. What is Basel Convention? What is Stockholm Convention? Rotterdam Convention or Rotterdam सम्मेलन क्या है? Montreal Protocol. So friend, in this video or upcoming videos, I will cover all these topics like what is Convention on Migratory Species, Vienna Convention, Bamako Convention, and so on. Whatever is it in this slide, I will cover in upcoming videos. So in this video, I will cover Montreal Protocol. What is it? And also some relevant fact about what is Kigali Agreement, what is ODS or Joint Depleting Substance, what the scenario right now, everything is there. So friend, without wasting our time, let's be started. This is the logo of United Nations Environment Program. So topic is, what is Montreal Protocol? Yes friend, what is it? So you have a first thought, what is it? What kind of this protocol? So friend, just tell me about the protocol होता क्या है? What is protocol? And what is difference between agreement क्या होता है? What is agreement? What is protocol? What is convention? And so on. There are lots of things you need to remember. Try to have a grave or have a notion about these things. क्या इनका मतलब है? Like protocol क्या होते हैं? तो simply protocol is a formal or official meeting between the government, or I can say between the organization. The protocol is a set of rules and regulations which bound by the governments or any parties or any agreement party, एक या दो के साथ हो या एक या multiple के साथ हो. This is like a written agreement. So Montreal Protocol is a written agreement, friends. So what is that? Montreal written agreement. The simple words title. ये एक समझौता है, लिखा हुआ समझौता है. Now, first point, it has signed in 1987, yes friend, and enforced in 1989. You just try to remember just one thing. Here 1987, it is signed in 1987. इस पर 1987 में हस्ताक्षर किए गए और 1989 में इसे लागू किया गया. Yes friend, this is the key hole. But don't try to the catch. The catch is only one thing, is that the Montreal Protocol, simple straightforward question in competitive exam, like if you are going through any state competition exam, UKPSC, HPSC, Haryana PSC, or any South Tamil Nadu PSC, and so on. Just straightforward question are the Montreal Protocol, the date given. One is there, 1987. Just try to remember the 1987. Don't go for it is enforced in 1989. Just I give you for the sake of giving. So just try to remember 1987. Now, what the focus, what the motive? Montreal Protocol reduced the production and consumption of ODS. Yes, friend. It is known as ozone depleting substance or ozone depletion substance. Here is mentioned ozone depleting substance to protect the ozone layer. Friends, in my previous video in uh, part 4, I was described about what is ozone layer, where is it found, in which structure of atmosphere is found. It is found in stratosphere. The layer is like 0 to 50 kilometer, and what the consequences of ozone layer depleting, which kind of chemical or industrial, everything I mentioned in the part 4. Just please do watch that. ओजोन पृथ्वी की रक्षा के लिए ओजोन क्षयकारी पदार्थ का उत्पादन और खपत ओडीएस कम करें. इट मींस दिस फोकस ऑन हाउ टू कंट्रोल ओडीएस, कैसे हम ओजोन डिप्लीटिंग सब्सटेंस को कंट्रोल करें और एक नॉर्मल वे में लाए जो डोंट डिप्लीकेट ओजोन लेयर, उसकी खपत को कम रखें, ओजोन लेयर की खपत कम हो. हाउ टू वी कंट्रोल दैट थिंग. So this is the kind of guidelines or agreement. So this is given all the way कि this is type of chemical we have to control this kind of thing. So it's secretariat in UNEP. So friend, this is a part of UNEP, United Nations Environment Program. So इसका secretariat UNEP में है. So everyone well aware about. In the part 1, I was described the UNEP headquarters in Nairobi, Kenya. So Montreal Protocol headquarters also in Nairobi in Kenya. मुख्यालय में सचिवालय है नैरोबी केनिया में, यानी यूएनईपी मुख्यालय जो हेडक्वार्टर है. द सेम थिंग मॉन्ट्रियल प्रोटोकॉल हेडक्वार्टर वेयर फाउंड. नाउ ओजोन डिप्लीटिंग सब्सटेंस और ओडीएस chemical substance released from air conditioner, refrigerator, aerosol, which damage ozone layer and cause ozone hole near Antarctica. Yes, friend. So ozone hole, why in Antarctica? Just try to ask your question. Why is it Antarctica? What is the reason behind that? So, friend, when I coming to in my geography topic, I'll cover. But the Antarctica is like just you can observe the globe. Our globe is like geoid shape. आप अगर अर्थ को देखोगे, is just geoid shape, like not complete spherical, but like a soccer ball. आप soccer ball देखोगे, like this thing is not going to correct here, but some kind of you can say like this one here. This is the ball. This is the equator. Here is the ball. This is the Arctic, and this is the Antarctica. So why this ozone depletion much more causing Antarctica? Antarctica पे क्यों हो रहा है इतना ज़्यादा? So just go through it. Why this region? When is it going to happen? कब ये होता है? Spring time में होता है या winter time में होता है? क्या region है? Everything there. So I will cover, but just try to go for the sake of knowledge, the curiosity. Just create something to get any good job, whatever you are preparing right now. So air conditioner, refrigerator, aerosol से निकलने वाले ओडियस मीन्स ओजोन डिप्लीटिंग सब्सटेंस, रासायनिक पदार्थ ओजोन परत को नुकसान और कारण अंटार्कटिका के पास ओजोन छिद्र का प्रभाव, इट मीन्स होल. इसके बाद यूवी किरणों सीधे पृथ्वी की सतह पर प्रवेश करती हैं. यस फ्रेंड, हाउ डायरेक्टली इफ sunlight directly percolate to the earth, there are lots of consequences. Like the one thing is that global warming. Now everyone facing global warming hoga. There are kind of so many disease like heat waves. You can say like skin cancer and so many things are related to this kind of thing. So the focus is there. Just try to capture all those things. Its objective to phase out ODS in stepwise and timely born manner with commitment and responsibility. So friend, here is the catch. What is Montreal Protocol? To focus how to eliminate or how to control ODS, first point. Second time, when it's signed in 1987. And how the protocol, how the agreement work. It works like stepwise manner, timely bound, commitment and responsibility of all the member country. Step like step you can say like there is a stair. आप सीढ़ी देख सकते हो. There is a step. So how can I reach in there here? Like we can start from I can say the year. Year is 2005. How can we start to control this in 2030? So this given the step wise कि 2005 से 2030 तक how can we control this kind of guidelines और कैसे हमें करना है. So this given a commitment to every country जो भी members countries है और how to be control ODS. So it bound it it gives direction or commitment to developing country and also developed countries have equal but differentiated responsibility. Yes, friend. It means differentiated responsibility. Here it means that like developed country, you can aware about the UK, US. I can say that the G7 group of countries, European countries, so or developing country like Brazil, India, China. Every country have to take the responsibility. They are the responsible for that. So how can they control? How can they do that kind of thing? So differentiated it means that historical responsible countries. Like if someone try to get developed in 1980, so 1980 का आपका base year है, आपको उसके हिसाब से कंट्रोल करना है. If someone got developed in 2020s or 2015, so आपको उसके हिसाब से develop करना है. So different kind of things they are provided in this protocol. विकासशील और विकसित देशों की जिम्मेदारी समान लेकिन अलग अलग इनके कार्यक्रम किया गया है. तो दिस गाइडलाइंस और दिस प्रोटोकॉल प्रोवाइड द डिफरेंट गाइडलाइंस और डिफरेंट कमिटमेंट टू द कंट्रीज how to tackle or how to control the Montreux Protocol commitment, responsibility और phased out. How to be phased out? कैसे हम उनको time bound में phased out करें? So friends, I hope you may understand what I'm trying to keep it. Just try to remember few things like it's signed in 1987. So what Montreux Protocol क्या है? ये है it is focus on ODS. How is work? Like it gives the guidelines to every country to phase out in a stepwise manner. Why is it important? Because it causes so many things. हमने आपको बताया क्या क्या कॉज होते हैं, इसलिए ये इंपॉर्टेंट है कंट्रोल करना, क्योंकि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, क्लाइमेट चेंज, सो ऑन. दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेंट. So whenever going through some kind of question or any kind of thing, just try to ask yourself why, how, and what. So I said, someone asks, hey, what's your name? You said, whatever your name. Then say, why are you here? You say, I am here. So how can you get that? So this kind of thing, just try to remember the why, what, and how. Now, type of ODS or joint depleting substance listed and regulated. किस टाइप की listed है और regulated किया जा रहा है, कैसे regulate किया जा रहा है, और which are the ODS are listed. ODS प्रकार सूचीबद्ध एवं विनियमित. Yes, friends. Now, the ozone depleting substance, or I can say greenhouse gases like chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, halogens, like hydrogen or whatever the things, carbon tetrachloride, methyl chloroform, HCFCs, it means hydrochlorofluorocarbons, methyl bromide, and HFCs, yes friend, this is the important one, global warming gas. HFCs is not a greenhouse gases, but they have some effect in greenhouse gases, but the mostly it is related with global warming gas. So friend, HFC is mostly related with global warming gas. So अगर आपके पास क्वेश्चन आता है like Kigali agreement related to which gases, और आपके पास क्वेश्चन आता है कि किगाली एग्रीमेंट किससे रिलेटेड है, यू कैन से HFCs, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग गैस की. इट्स नॉट फॉर ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस. आई विल कवर इन अपकमिंग वीडियोस, आई एम सॉरी, इन द अपकमिंग स्लाइड्स. सो बी विथ मी एंड like here already I had mentioned this thing, please go through it friends. Now in Montreux Protocol there is also multilateral fund were established. It is not important for a point of view, it's just really helpful for your mains examination. If you are going to UPSC or SPSC, it's really helpful for you over there. So multilateral fund established under this to control ODS and implement by. They are the different organizations, friend, like UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, World Bank, United Nations Development Program, UNIDA. What is this? United Nations Industrial Development and Organization, friend. So this is a few things. Don't try to remember, just try to capture in the mains exam. When you are writing your mains exam, it's really helpful topic for that. You can put any type, any kind of thing like just try to अवेयर फ्रेंड आप ये कोशिश करो कैसे हम जब मेंस में लिखते हैं तो हम कैसे क्या चीज कहाँ से पुट करें कौन सा इंपॉर्टेंट है कहाँ से कहाँ ऐसे लाइक बुलेट पॉइंट में लिखना है सो दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग हेल्प यू अलॉट ओडीएस को नियंत्रित करने पर और लागू करने के लिए इसके तहत बहुपक्षीय कोष की स्थापना की गई और उसके मेंबर है इन यूनाइटेड नेशन इन्वॉल्वमेंट प्रोग्राम विश्व बैंक वर्ल्ड बैंक यूनाइटेड नेशन डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम यूनिडा एक औद्योगिक विकास संगठन नाउ about India perspective, this is an important one, friend. You need to remember this fact. India signed Montreal Protocol in 1992. It is whatever the rules, regulation, whatever कुछ भी हम एक्शन लेते हैं मॉन्ट्रियल प्रोटोकॉल का वो अंडर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज के अंतर्गत आता है तो फ्रेंड when did India sign this protocol? You can say 1992. This is the catch here. Only Montreal Protocol to India 1992 you have to remember. भारत ने 1992 मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज के तहत मॉन्ट्रियल प्रोटोकॉल पर हस्ताक्षर किए. Now there are the few facts related with Montreal Protocol. What is ozone depletion? How ozone depleting cause or what the reason behind that? So in part 4, friends, please do watch that video. In part 4, I will describe everything, tidbits and some other facts I am covering in this slide. So please do watch that video. Ozone depletion means thinning of protective ozone layer in atmosphere due to odious chemicals, ozone depleting chemicals like CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, HCFC, hydrochlorofluorocarbons, carbon tetrachloride, methyl chloroform, halogens, hydrobromide and fluorocarbon. This is not, don't try to mug up or don't try to remember all these facts, friends. Just try to remember few things because if you can ask anything, so that which of the following is odious substance or odious chemicals, कौन से odious chemicals हैं, which of the following greenhouse gases, which of the following global warming gases. This type of question UPSC must ask because they love environment and climate change. So friend, here you can see CFC जैसे ओडियस रसायनों के कारण वायुमंडल में सुरक्षात्मक ओजोन परत का पतला होना. हाउ कैन इट वर्क फ्रेंड? कैसे ओजोन लेयर डिप्लीट हो रहा है? हाउ दिस केमिकल अफेक्ट ओजोन लेयर? रिक्तीकरण में कैसे अफेक्ट कर रहे हैं? Now here the fact for you because I know this is important for the examiners. So I'll cover few important things like CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, greenhouse gases, and also some global warming gases. Like I can say here N2O. N2O. What is that, friend? N2O is only chemicals which known as greenhouse gases, and also it is global warming gases. Yes, friend. This is the only chemical वो greenhouse gas भी है और global warming gas भी है. This is a fact for you, friend. Every exam or the competitive exam they try to trap you. It's kind of fluke. They make you to trap then आप minus marking के तरफ चले जाओगे. So just try to capture N2O. Water vapor. This is a highly potent greenhouse gases, friend. Water vapor H2O. HFCs, hydrofluorocarbons, SF6, sulfur hexafluoride, PFCs, perfluorocarbons, NF3, nitrogen trifluoride. Now, friends, here also for Hindi medium student, just go through it. I'll just cover this. आपके लिए मैंने ये वीडियो बनाया कि आप भी ये देखो और आपको हेल्प जितना हेल्प मिल सके आपके एग्जाम में कि ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस क्या होते हैं, कौन सी जीएससी गैसेस हैं, उनके बारे में आपको हेल्प मिल जाए और डायरेक्टली यू कैन मेक दिस आंसर राइट वन. So here you can go for it. Just don't try to mug up all this. Just go this slide for 1 or 2 times, automatically everything fit on your mind, and after that you just jot down. आप एक दो बार वीडियो देखो और उसके बाद खुद अपने तरीके से इसको लिखो. Now, I here put some डायग्राम, और इस स्लाइड में मैंने आपको ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस बताए कौन से होते हैं. सो इस डायरेक्टली कैप्चर टू योर माइंड, बिकॉज डायग्राम बहुत हेल्प करते हैं आपको. लाइक यू कैन सी द ब्लू, ग्रीन एंड सो ऑन. मैंने डायरेक्टली गूगल से डाउनलोड किया है फ्रेंड, फॉर द सेक ऑफ डूइंग, कि आपको कैसे समझा सके और कैसे आपको और ज़्यादा इसके कैप्चर कर सके. हाउ टू यू रिटेन दोज थिंग्स. So here greenhouse effect, and here are greenhouse gases. So the few things like methane, CH4, this is also greenhouse gases, and here also you can mention friend H2O. This is also greenhouse gases. Yes friend, here I mentioned water vapor. This is also highly potent water vapor, or H2O is highly potent greenhouse gas. ये greenhouse gases है. Nitrous oxide, already mentioned that this is a greenhouse gases and also global warming gases. Carbon dioxide, ozone, O3, chlorofluorocarbon, CF6, carbon monoxide, and sulfur dioxide. So friends, just look this diagram and try to recall or try to write which kind of greenhouse gases may work. It's really helpful in your state competitive examination. I hope UPSC might or don't be asked in upcoming prelims examination. But yeah, it really helpful for your mains exam. You can put any kind of that Paris climate goal, any climate change. So you can put there that there are greenhouse gases like Montreal Protocol. So just try to mention few points of that. Because UPSC has asked so many greenhouse gases or so many questions related to this kind of topic. So just remember, and particular friend for state public service examination and other competitive examination, this question is really highly important, friend. This is a highly important question. Every examination asks, every complete state examination asks. आप चाहे ग्राउंड रिलेटिव में कोई भी एग्जाम आप वर्क करते हो, चाहे आरओ का करते हो, आप चाहे तहसीलदार का करते हो, अब अपर लोअर सबऑर्डिनेट का करते हो, या राजस्थान पीएस कुछ भी करते हो, दे डिफरेंटली आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन. नाउ in this picture you can see that how greenhouse effect work. The effect of greenhouse gas प्रभाव कैसे करते हैं. Let's suppose friend, this is the sun. Now sun release photons like 100% energy sun release करता है. I suppose that 100% energy released from the sun, or kind of photons or kind of bombardment of energy coming in the form of rays आता है. और आफ्टर दैट देयर आर द फ्यू थिंग लाइक डायरेक्टली सेट बैक. 50% हम बोलते हैं डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द अर्थ इन्वायरमेंट, अपर एटमॉस्फेयर इन्वायरमेंट, दे गो बैक, रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाता है, और 50% आता है. नाउ फ्रॉम दोज 50%, दिस इज 50% सेट बैक previous to the sky, or just reflected back by the upper atmosphere, you can say cloud and other kind of thing. Now let's suppose like this 50%, this one is a 50% coming to the earth. This is sunlight reflected by the surface. Reflected by the surface, it means, let's suppose I just giving you a factual data, not factual data, approximate data, like 20%. 20% of reflected to the atmosphere or the outer space by albedo. Albedo means ice. Albedo effect, friend. Albedo, ice, and so on reflected हो जाता है. Now left 30%, और from those 30%, some absorbed by Earth's surface. Let me say that 50% is just approximate data, friend. I'm not going to here geography or telling you about insolation के बारे में. आपको I will cover about insolation, or just in directly term heat budget. When I come in geography term, I will cover those topics. But here just try to capture in your mind that how can it work. So friend, अगर 50% हर्ट में आता है, 50% directly after that in a cloud or in form, देखो only 50% were left to reach in surface of the earth, जो भी important work है helpful for that. अब इतने 50% में जो बचता है काफी helpful रहता है for the surviving or living creature. So 50% में कुछ भी like 10% already set back, except 5%, और 5% बच जाता है. Now 5% they trap. How can they trap? 5% of sunlight, photon from sun trapped in the Earth atmosphere. You can see here, like earlier I had mentioned, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, sulfur dioxide, CFCs, this kind of thing. Like CFC come from हेलो एल्केन लाइक इंडस्ट्रियल सम इंडस्ट्रियल कंपनी से सीएफसी निकल रहा है नाइट्रो ऑक्साइड फाइन फ्रॉम यू कैन से automobiles industries, methane from animals or agriculture industry, some kind of industry and so on, carbon dioxide from, you can say, power plant and so on, fly ash in the form of fly ash. So, friends, you can see here that these 5% going to reflect back. But in case, in years, friend, there are kind of atmosphere, ozone layer found in stratosphere. ओजोन लेयर स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर में मिलता है वहां पे ये ट्रैप्ड हो गए जो ये 5% सेट बैक टू द एटमोस्फेयर जो 5% एटमोस्फेयर में जाना चाहिए था वह यहाँ पे ट्रैप्ड हो गए दे ट्रैप्ड बाय सीएफसीज लाइक क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन लाइक एरोसॉल आप देखोगे अर्बन एरिया में काफी ज्यादा एरोसॉल फाउंड होते हैं एरोसॉल दे स्मॉल वाटर ड्रॉपलेट वो एब्जॉर्ब कर लेंगे नाउ दिस गोइंग टू एब्जॉर्ब जब ये एब्जॉर्ब कर लेंगे दिस नॉट गोइंग टू बी this bag yani 100% it means friend like I can say we received energy 100% from sun और हम reflect back only 90% reflect कर रहे हैं और 10% तो left हो गया ना it means that is create a greenhouse gases और trapped energy वो ट्रांसफर नहीं हो रहा like I can say example like आप एक रूम में हो और इस कंप्लीटली पैक्ड फ्रॉम एवरीवेयर वो हर तरीके से बंद है और आप देयर इज अ कूलर आप कूलर ऑन करते हो और फाइनली व्हेन आप कूलर ऑन करते हो उसकी आप थोड़ी देर बाद आप देखोगे कि वो जो कूलर का एयर है वो काफी टाइम बाद ट्रैप हो जाता है तो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली रूम में मॉइस्चर फील होगा अपने आप हॉटनेस फील होगा क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है क्योंकि एनर्जी ट्रैप्ड हो गया वेंटिलेशन नहीं है वो एनर्जी ट्रांसफर नहीं हो रहा फ्रॉम एक पार्ट टू अनदर पार्ट इट मीन इज ए ट्रैप्ड इनसाइड इट फील यू अनकॉन्फी और उसी the same thing going to greenhouse effect friend so we try to link every topic अपने आप से कोई एग्जांपल क्रिएट कर लो कि यार दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग गोइंग टू हैपन सो ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट कोई एनर्जी ट्रैप्ड हो जाए बाहर ना जा पाए कि 100% एनर्जी आ रहा है 90% ही बाहर जा पा रहा है 10% ट्रैप्ड हो गया इट मीन्स ऑटोमेटिकली फील those kind of thing like warm or so this kind of going to happen why because of this kind of gases or hydro aerosol and so kind of thing due to urbanization industrialization तो इसी चीज के लिए मॉनिटर प्रोटोकॉल बोला है स्टेप वाइज एंड फेज मैनर जो इंडस्ट्रियल कंट्रीज है लाइक यू मस्ट अवेयर अबाउट इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन इंग्लैंड यूरोपियन कंट्री कैसे वो डेवलप्ड हुआ है सो एवरीथिंग इज इंटर रिलेटेड विथ ईच अदर सो फ्रेंड नाउ हियर फ्यू फैक्ट्स फॉर यू लाइक थिंग टू नो Which is most potent greenhouse gases? Yes, friend. सबसे शक्तिशाली greenhouse gas कौन सी है? So, friend, this slide for the sake of your competitive examination, there might be one question asked. There are the following greenhouse gases were given, and choose is which are highly potent greenhouse gases. So, if there the first option is water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide. So you go for water vapor. Yes, friend. अगर चार ऑप्शन दिए गए हैं सेम इज इट लाइक दैट और ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है तो इट मीन्स दैट यू गो फॉर वाटर वेपर हाईली पोटेंट फॉर ग्रीन हाउस गैसेज एब्जॉर्ब द गैसेज मोर हाईली और इज हाईली पोटेंट तो वाटर वेपर इन द फर्स्ट नंबर इज हाईली पोटेंट फॉर ग्रीन हाउस गैसेज आफ्टर दैट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कम इन सेकेंड नंबर आफ्टर दैट मिथेन and last one nitrous oxide. So friend, let you recall a different way. Like अगर competitive exam में आपके water vapor नहीं पूछता है, there is no water vapor. Only carbon dioxide there, methane there, nitrous oxide, and some kind of CFCs they are given. The fifth option is like I can say CFCs. So you should go for कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड अगर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ऑप्शन में है और वाटर वेपर नहीं है तो आप कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के लिए जाना बट अगर इसमें से नाइट्रो ऑक्साइड रहता है और सीएफसीज रहता है और दे आर द अदर एसएफ सल्फर फ्लोरो ऑक्साइड और अदर थिंग गो फॉर मीथेन सो जस्ट ट्राई टू रिमेंबर दिस hierarchy friend this is the hierarchy one just try to remember how the most potent greenhouse gases the first one water vapor H2O second one carbon dioxide CO2 the third one methane, and the last one nitrous oxide. So friend, now I'll cover about the Montreal Protocol and the other fact, Kigali Agreement. This is really important for yourself, friend. What is the Kigali Agreement? I am not going to make a separate video about the Kigali Agreement. Just try to link how Montreal Protocol related to Kigali Agreement. So, fact 2, Kigali Agreement, Kigali Samjhauta, signed on 2016 and enforced in 2019. Yes, friend. Just try to remember, Kigali Agreement साइन कब हुआ था? It is signed in 2016 को हस्ताक्षरित हुआ और 2019 में लागू किया गया. Yes, friend. I think you must have heard about Paris goal, Paris climate goal. Friend, just go through it, but in upcoming video I will cover that. Paris climate, when it going to end, or the Kigali Agreement come to force, or Paris Agreement come to enforce after 2020. आप 2020 के बाद देखोगे how the Paris Agreement come to enforce. So just try to cover this topic, Paris Agreement. Just go through it, friends. It's really helpful. Just try to curiosity. If you learn about 10 words, just try to make it more than 100 words. आप कैसे 10 वर्ड पढ़े हो, कैसे उसको 100 वर्ड्स में बनाना. This is really helpful for this examination. आपको कैसे कम पढ़ के how to retain, how to make it more, how to rephrase it, how to try to focus that, how to learn in this topic, how to make this thing in other topics related to this particular. Now, it is legally binding, friends. Yes, just try to remember, it's signed in 2016. It is legally binding to its signatories members. Signatory members की whoever the country signed this Kigali Agreement. यह इसके हस्ताक्षर तो सदस्य के लिए कानूनी रूप से बाध्यकारी है. Now, Montreal Protocol, ODS, like Ozone Depletion Substance. Montreal Protocol known for ODS, friend. Just remember this fact, Montreal Protocol only for ODS, friend. Montreal Protocol for ODS. This is the catch, friend. Just try to remember. And Montreal Protocol amend to Kigali Agreement for greenhouse gases and global warming gas, that known as HFCs, means hydrofluorocarbon, HFCs, friend. इसके लिए किगाली एग्रीमेंट पार्टिकुलर फॉर दिस इज द हाईली पोटेंट ग्लोबल वार्मिंग गैस. मॉन्ट्रियल प्रोटोकॉल में संशोधन ओडीएस के लिए किया गया और जीएससी और ग्लोबल वार्मिंग गैस एचएफसी के लिए किगाली समझौते में इसको तात्पर्य किया गया. इट मीन्स फ्रेंड, इट इज फोकस ऑन एचएफसीज. नाउ इट्स फोकस to phase out HFCs, hydrofluorocarbons, in time-bound manner. It has highly potential global warming effect. Yes, friend. I had earlier mentioned that the Kigali Agreement only for HFCs, friend. I am again and again I am pushing yourself. Just try to remember Kigali Agreement only for HFCs. ये highly global warming effect है. ये global warming gas है. Yes, friend. And powerful, also powerful greenhouse gases. But the highly potential to global warming effect. चरणबद्ध तरीके से HFCs हाइड्रोफ्लोरोकार्बन को चरणबद्ध तरीके से समाप्त करने और पर ध्यान केंद्रित करना, इसमें ग्लोबल वार्मिंग प्रभाव की अत्यधिक संभावना है और ये शक्तिशाली ग्रीन हाउस गैस है. नाउ फ्रेंड, द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, HFC is released from air conditioner. It means from AC, refrigeration, furnishing foam industries. So it's just a fact. Don't try to remember. Just remember what Kigali Agreement, when it signed 2016, it is legally binding, or focus on HFCs, which is Kigali Agreement amended by Montreal Protocol. Montreal Protocol 1987 amended to Kigali Agreement 2016. Now, curtail HFCs from their baseline year to 85% until 2045 for developing countries, and for developed country 2036. So friend, here it means that every developed country curtail HFC, उनको कट डाउन करना है HFCs in 2036. यानी this timeline for developed countries. Yes, friend. And for developing countries, most of the developing countries जो अभी हो रहे हैं, like China, Brazil, उनके लिए 2045 दिया गया है. But 2036 for developed countries. So friend, go through this, friend. 85%, just remember, It might be asking as a Haryana PSC and other, but I don't think so. If this type of fact asking PSC, but nobody knows PSC, friends. It's an unpredictable public service examination or unpredictable service examination. So be on that. Now about this important fact related to India. India target in Kigali agreement, Kigali समझौते में भारत का लक्ष्य. This is an important fact also, friend. You have to remember that कि इंडिया का टारगेट क्या है किगाली एग्रीमेंट. Now, India targets to phase down in timely bond manner HFCs by 2047 years, friend. This is the important fact for you all of you. इंडिया का क्या टारगेट है किगाली एग्रीमेंट में कि हम कब एचएफसीज जो है जो हाईली global warming potential when we going to phase down. It is the target is 2047. In upcoming slide, I will describe some basic fact about Kigali Agreement. So we with that, भारत को 2047 तक CFC को चरणबद्ध तरीके से बंद करने का. चाइना एंड ब्राजील. Now, China and Brazil phase down SFCs by 2045. Yes, friend. And this is also by India is also developing country, but Brazil is a little bit much more developing country than India. So China and Brazil also developing country, but in the perspective of India, they are much more developed in India. So they choose a target to phase down HFCs, SCFC in 2045. Sorry, friend, it is not apps. It's just error here. So it is you can say HCF. So hydrochlorofluorocarbon. So friend, India का target है 2047, China and Brazil 2045. Now some fact related to your competitive examination. Where is Kigali located? Or Kigali found in which continent or in which country? Whatever the question. So Kigali is the capital of Rwanda. Rwanda is a country found in Africa, or it is in African continent. So Rwanda in African countries, or you can say it is a African continent, is found in Africa or African continents. Kigali is the capital of Rwanda. So now you can see in this picture, friend. Here it is Kigali, capital of Rwanda. You can see. Just try to look, zoom out, and just try to see this. The Kigali is the capital of Rwanda. And now you can see here. This is Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and now in between that Lake Victoria, friend. So now first fact is that the Kigali is the capital of Rwanda. It is found in African continent. Is a part of there is a I think how many of you aware that how many African continents or total African countries you can say the 54 countries in Africa, or you can go through Google or just work on that. Now this is Kigali, Rwanda. Here is Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. Now, Lake Victoria touches with the boundary Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. Now, it has not touched with Kigali, Rwanda. Yes, friend. आप देखोगे लेक विक्टोरिया केवल उगांडा, केनिया, तंजानिया से टच कर रहा है. सो फ्रेंड, आपको याद रखना लेक विक्टोरिया टचेस और लेक विक्टोरिया की बाउंड्री किस किस कंट्री के साथ है. So you must know this fact. This is an important one, friend. Like Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. So this is an important fact. Just try to remember. Now there are the things also remember about African countries that Horn of Africa or Africa का सिंह किस किस कंट्री को कहा जाता है. Now you can see Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, and also Ethiopia. As you can see this line, friend, this is the सिंह की तरह दिख रहा है आपको Horn of Africa. Like you can see this one. I'm going to draw some diagram. आप देखोगे ये this is the सिंह. This is like horn हॉर्न ऑफ अफ्रीका आपको दिख रहा है. सो विच कंट्री नोन एज हॉर्न ऑफ अफ्रीका? यू कैन से लाइक इटरिया, डिजिबाउटी, Somalia, and also Ethiopia. So, friend, just try to remember this also. Friend. This is important, really important for the examination point of view. So, also you can see Ethiopia is landlocked. Ethiopia is landlocked country. It is not open to Gulf of Aden and Red Sea. So, just aware about this kind of facts, friend. This is really important. So, here is also one fact. Also, I am going to cover. You may heard about, or you might be heard about, cap of horn. What is cap horn? ये क्या है friend? Just tell me. You can see. Just try to little map about. It's not completely right one, but yeah, I'm so sorry, friend. I didn't make it right one. But I am a geography student. I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, just try to think that. बस आप देखो map खोल के ये this point here you can see. This is the Chile, Chile, or you can whatever you can pronunciation. Chile है ये. So Cap Horn, I say Cap Horn किसे बोला जाता है? तो southern most point of Chile, जो चिले countries है in Latin America. So this one is Latin America, or you can say South America. Yes, friend. This is the Latin America, South America. We can say the Cape Horn, found in southernmost point of Chile. Chile में this is called Tierra del Fuga. Friend, Tierra. Just go try to just Google it. Tierra del Fuga. You can whatever pronounce Fuga or Fugo. So, friend, Cap Horn known as southernmost point in Chile, is the Latin America or South America. The southernmost point is like here, some here around. We can say like here. This point is known as Tierra del Fuga. Just Google it. So don't be confused like Cap Horn. What is a Cap Horn or Horn of Africa? So Horn of Africa is this one. So be this kind of fact. Now, in this slide, I'll go little bit deeper about Kigali Agreement timeline or time bound manner. The phased out manner की Kigali agreement में क्या phased out manner different countries. So friend, now there's a three countries. We'll cover in three type of country. Like the one is developed country. You can say, or you can say more developed country, like you say UK, USA, or European Union, or also G7. So all the country G7 we cover this one. So friend, here also one fact about what is G7, which country of comprise of G7. So you may go through Google, friend, but for the sake of thing I cover like Canada. G7 country comprise of Canada, European Union, USA, Italy, Japan, Germany, and so on. There are the seven countries. G7 means seven countries, friend. They are the highly developed country. You may heard about G8, friend. What is G8? So earlier, the also G7 member is G8, where Russia is also part of that. But after 2014, you may heard about Crimean War in 2014. So Russia is not part of G7 or G8. So earlier G7 is G8, now it is G7. So comprise of this country, Canada, European Union, or you can say USA, UK, Italy, Japan, and so on. Just go through it. So this country हैव द फेज डाउन मैनर। द टाइमलाइन उनका क्या है, उनका टाइमलाइन ये है कि दिस डेवलप्ड कंट्री फेज डाउन एचएफसीज, इनको एचसीएफसीज फेज आउट करना है बेस ईयर ऑफ 2019। 2019 का इनका बेस ईयर है, और इसी 2019 को बेस ईयर 50%, दे हैव टू रिड्यूस 50% ऑफ 2012 by 2036. Friends, it's here means that the developed country like G7, European Union, so on, this type of country, they have to phase out SCFCs. The base year they start, I mean the base year is 2012, उनका बेस ईयर 2012 है। उन्हें 15% जो भी 2012 में एसएफसी कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं इन्वायरमेंट में, उन्हें 2019 में स्टार्ट कर देना है और 15% तक कम कर देना है 2036 तक। यस फ्रेंड, दिस इज रियली कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वन, बट या जस्ट ट्राई टू रिमेंबर वन थिंग दैट द डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज फेस्ड आउट टाइमलाइन इज 2036 तक है, मोस्ट डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज। सो दे हैव टू बेस ईयर 2012 में जो भी SCFC's involvement में they produce or they create any kind of SFC's involvement, so they have to produce or they control 50% by 2019। they start from 2019 of 2012 में जो लिमिट था 2036 तक, उन्हें they have to control that। now talk about China and Brazil। so friends, China and Brazil, they have the base year कि उन्हें ट्वेंटी जो भी है वॉट एवर द बेस ईयर, उन्हें कंप्लीट करना है जो एक नॉर्मल डेट है, आई मीन 2021 कि 2021 से उन्हें स्टार्ट करना है कि एक बेस ईयर होगा, प्लान है, दे हैव टू रिड्यूस इट 2045। Now come to India. The India is same. India have to start base year like India start 2024, और 50% उस बेस ईयर को लिमिट करना है बाय 2047। So friend, don't go little bit deeper. Just try to remember the fact, important fact. That's not try to mug up, try to remember all those things. Just try to remember that developed, highly developed country, that the base year is 2036. They have to limit FC in 2036. They are the most developed country, and like China and Brazil, the least developed country, they have to control 2045. And particular for India or other developing countries related to India, they have the target of 2047. So there's the one question: if UPSC might be the SFC's timeline is the same for all the developing, developed, and other countries, we can say this is wrong because they have the different countries timeline and other things. So friend, this is now for this video. I hope you all are well understood. And if we had any type of question, please do ask, and please subscribe and comment below. Thank you so much.